Let's check in now with Tom Waite.
Tom, are you still on Temescal Canyon Road, right off Sunset?
Yes, Pat and Juan, not far from where that fire was burning the apartment building where firefighters were doing all they could to save it. Right now, we're just across the street from the Theater Palisades, which obviously is a total loss. A huge amount of fire is still burning there. You can see the wind is just blasting and fanning it right now. We keep talking about that. Obviously continues to be a factor, a massive problem. And if you take a look too, another major issue, downed and damaged power lines and utility poles. Look at this over here. You can see very low-hanging wires. We don't think they're energized. We saw personnel out here checking them out, but we don't know. But that's something that's very, very dangerous as well. Now, Greg, let's go to our right. Just next to me is Palisades High School. There is fire burning there. I don't know what is burning. It's very difficult to tell from our vantage point. Both of my cousins here from Southern California went here, and I sent them the video to ask them to help me figure out what was burning. It's heartbreaking. You know, I went to graduations here for my family, and to see, you know, just as Jasmine talked about, we're all sort of woven into this fabric of LA together from different places. You know, I'm from Claremont, but my cousins are from the Palisades, and to see something like this happen, you know, my aunt was evacuated today. You know, it's tough to see so much pain out there tonight. And here we have the firefighters coming to the high school to try to figure out what is on fire here. And it's just very difficult to see with this building sort of blocking it, but there has been a lot of smoke and fire coming from there. And then, Greg, let's just swing around here, back down the block this way. I mean, there's just fire everywhere. There's like orange glow there just ahead of us, down Temescal Canyon, probably somewhere in the area where Jasmine was talking about earlier. And you can see flames jumping up above the tree line there. And it's just 360 degrees behind me. We have to show it, but you know, behind me, again, more fire. But it's just burning everywhere, it feels like, from these perspectives. And this theater, I don't know, you know, much about the history of it, but certainly it a lot of heartbreak there as well, right? Depending on, you know, who might have performed there or worked there. This is another piece of the community, and it's lost. And that's just really hard to see. But just so much danger here right now in terms of just the amount of debris, the wind that's blowing it around, the power lines, as you saw here, that they're damaged and hanging very low. It's very scary for a lot of people. Sir, do you live here in the area?
Yeah.
Can I talk to you real quick? We're live on KCAL. Is it okay?
I'd like to talk to you.
Well, you can talk to me after. Can you just tell me where do you live here in the area?
I evacuated from the Highlands, Pacific Palisades Highlands, Palisades Drive. Frankly, it's a lot nicer, a lot safer up there. We had clear blue sky and you know, sunshine all day. The wind was blowing away from us. I mean, it still is. There out of 1,000 homes, there are 2 homes that, maybe 3, I don't know, on Piedra Morada that burned. Other than that, the whole area is untouched. And I almost didn't want to evacuate, but you know,
you do the right thing. I mean, you never know. I mean, the thing is, when the fire comes, it doesn't come in a, you know, a little flame crawling up the hill. It comes with a wall of smoke, and obviously it's all.
Everyone's been lecturing me today.
Sorry.
Everybody knows what I should do except for the guy who's on the spot.
The firefighters know what you should do. I'm not telling you what to do. The firefighters are.
Okay.
My last question. How long have you lived here?
About a dozen years. 12
Okay.
years.
So this has got to be the worst.
This is the biggest. Yeah. We had one in 2018 that was
Woolsey
the Woolsey fire that came down and was also on Palisades Drive. Which, you know, inconvenienced us for a day, like until midnight or something. But not like this is Armageddon. I came down Palisades Drive. There was like a parking lot full of cars on Sunset, you know, parked there. So I gave up on. I'm trying to get on Sunset to head toward Brentwood.
I don't know. Well, you know, we'll talk off the air because I don't want to give you just instructions, so we can talk to somebody who actually knows. Maybe there's a firefighter right there. That's probably who you should talk to.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, good luck to you, sir. Thank you. You know, there you have it. A lot of people, obviously evacuees. there's frustration. You can understand that, of course. People don't want to have to leave their homes, but when firefighters come and tell you to leave, you should listen. They know what they're talking about, and there's no point in staying because you can't stop what's happening here. It's way too big, way too powerful, and Mother Nature is helping to fuel this in a way that is overwhelming, and even the man we just spoke with said it feels like Armageddon. And it does feel like that in some spaces. It feels surreal. We passed that row of cars. I think we've shown the video of it where they were bulldozed off to the side, where people were running for their lives, or at least they thought they were because the fire was so close. So, it's just a tough, that's the understatement of the year, tough night for so many people.